Shalom, Israel, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and name His Son, Yahweh Shai. I got two videos for the day. Just going to the, man, this is folly and madness. No, this is folly and madness. These two videos I'm finna show you is folly and madness. And our women are destroyed. We came over here to a Babylon the Great, America. Our people forgot who they was. Our women especially gonna be humbled in that day of Jacob's trouble, when all hell kick off, when it's a famine in the land, when damn military army men is kicking down your doors. Hey, women gonna be getting raped in this day. Hey man, a lot of women gonna be humbled in that day. Mainly you so-called blacks and Hispanics, y'all gonna be humbled in that day because right now nobody can tell y'all nothing. It's in America. It's okay to be shameless. It's okay to be shameless in America. America push being shameless. America pushed women to be independent. They shouldn't care about what other people think about them. They come out the house any type of way. That's folly and madness. I don't know who this girl is on this interview, but I watched the video, and it was off. You could tell by her attire, you could tell by her fit she got on, she's a harlot, by just about her outfit. And people be like, you can't body shame. You shouldn't judge nobody by how they look. Hey, the Bible even said that. I'm gonna get a precept. The Bible even tell the women to dress modest. He said that for a reason. There's no way women should be dressing like this. And the thing about it is, that shirt she got on, that shirt right there that she got on, it's a zipper. She can zip it all the way up and not even show her breasts. But she decide not to zip it up or to zip it down to show her breasts for this interview. Now we got weird ass Vlad, the person that's interviewing her. I think his name Vlad. Edomite, so-called. He called himself a Jew. He Ashkenazi. You know what I'm saying? Amalek. So, but yeah, she got this weirdo interviewing her, asking her all these weird questions. You think if she would dress modest, he'd ask her these type questions that he asking her? If she had a head wrap on, if she had a modest dress on, this man wouldn't be asking her these type questions. But since he see that she dressed like a harlot in her mindset, he asking her these harlot questions. It's only right. If you dress like a harlot, you're going to get a harlot questions and responses. So I'm gonna let you watch this video, man, and I'm gonna go about what I think of it. Because it's straight folly and madness, man. This girl had to think. I'm going to get it.
What is your body count?
Mine?
First and foremost, if you gotta think how much your body count is, that's off. That's crazy. If you gotta think what is your body count, you can't think about it, like you don't know. That mean you a harlot out here, man. You going crazy. You for the streets. Everybody done had you. You can't even think about. It's taking you like 6 seconds to think about your body count. How many people that you lay it down with? That's off. And she gonna start laughing. That shows you that she's not shamefaced. She's shameless. Just by her laugh, she thinks it's a game. It's nothing funny about that. You basically saying on this dude's show that you a hoe. You don't even know your body count.
Your body count. What is your body count?
Mine? We'll never know.
That's off, man. That's off. That's off.
Does raw sex equal a relationship?
No.
She answered that fast. She couldn't think about her body count, but she answered that question fast though. Come on, man.
No.
Does size matter?
Yes. But circling back, are you saying does raw sex? I just want to make sure I'm understanding this properly. Does raw?
It's nothing funny, and a lot of our women got this childlike mentality, bro. Like everything a joke. Like it's nothing funny. It's nothing funny about that. Like you just bet you say on this man's show, and it's a lot of people watch Vlad. Vlad have a lot of Vlad. I think this Vlad Vlad show on YouTube. It might not be him. I don't know. But he the police. He the feds. It's another. It might be the other dude's channel. He a weirdo. He always asking weirdo questions to Eve, man. Always asking weird. What type of questions is it? It's the Edomite. They show you the so-called white man, man. They weird. They weird, man. He's asking questions like this, but it's Eve's fault though, because if she would have just modest, had modest apparel on, carried herself like a woman, this man wouldn't be asking her no weird questions like this. Does size matter? What's your body count? Is raw sex married? What kind of questions that is? What kind of question that is to ask a female? But you know what I'm saying? But it goes back to the woman. But it's, man, Eve dressed right, carry herself in the right manner. Damn, show the dude that you got some sense, and not thinking everything a joke. He won't ask you these dumb questions. He had the right more questions to ask you, or another type question to ask you, because he see that you not on that type of time. So he ain't gonna ask you. He ain't gonna ask no modest sister. What is your body count? He not gonna even think to ask her that, because he know that she got respect for herself. So he not even gonna ask that to her. But since he see this sister came, you know what I'm saying, with an unzipped shirt on, laughing at everything a joke, he knew, okay, I'm finna answer these questions, you know. And the dude that's recorded, he might get off on them questions that he asking her. He might get off on that. That's why he asking her those questions. He might like. There's a lot of weirdos in this world, man. And she coming to an interview with her shirt, you know, she could easily zip it up. I think that's a zipper if I ain't tripping. And I don't want to zoom in, but yeah, she could have easily put on something better than that, man. She could have easily zipped that up. She got a jacket on. She could have easily throw the jacket on over it. But she decided to come in like that to get dude attention, and people that's watching, the audience, get their attention too. But not knowing that she making herself look like a hoe and a harlot. But then she the type to get mad if you call her a hoe and a harlot and call her out on the stuff that she doing. She the type to get mad about that. You know. So I got another interview, man. This not an interview, but I got another video going into, you know, another sister, straight folly and madness. So right here.
Yes, we are all sluts. You're a slut. All these dudes behind you is sluts. Your cameraman's a slut. Your PA's a slut. And your mic's a slut.
And what made...
This off. The girl just said your mic a slut. She's saying everybody is slut. She's coming up with her own definition of what slut means. Now, if you look at the definition of slut, it means that you sleep with a lot of different people. You got a lot of different sex partners if you look at the definition of slut. She coming up with her own, she's trying to come up with her own definition of a slut. And she's proud of it. She's happy. But then keep watching her. She's not, remember that. Remember now, she said everybody is slut now. She's saying everybody is a slut. Now watch her. Now when they get to the part when he asked her is her mama a slut, that's when her whole answer changed. Now she get offended. But hold on, how you get offended, Eve? You just said everybody a slut. See that?
PA is a slut. These dudes behind you is sluts. Your cameraman's a slut. Your PA's a slut. And your mic's a slut.
And what made you a slut?
Because I own
You a slut.
Let's look at the definition of slut. We're finna look at the definition of the word slut. Cause she bearing false witness. How she gonna say everybody is slut? She coming up with her own definition of slut, bro. Slut, a woman who has many casual sexual partners. But she called a mic a slut. She just called that man mic a slut. That man microphone in his hand. She called it a slut. She don't make no type of sense. That's why Eve get on camera with a microphone. You know, they don't make sense. She's laughing. Eve always laughing. Everything's not a joke. She look real crazy. She look real crazy on this man's show, talking about, you know, everybody a slut and his microphone is a slut. That's not a joke. That she sound real stupid.
because PA is a slut. Your cameraman's a slut. You a sluts. Yes. Yes, we are all sluts. You're a slut. All these dudes behind you is sluts.
And she got mad demons on her, bro. See, folks look at the outer appearance and be like, man, she look good. You know, she look good. Hey, man, but this girl got demons on her, bro. Just by how she carrying herself and what she got on, her mindset, she got demons on her, bro.
Your cameraman's a slut. Your PA's a slut. And your mic's a slut.
And what made you a slut?
Because I own my body. My body is not a political playground. It's not a place for legislation. It's mine and it's my future. And
it's not your body. Your body is the Most High body. This is not your body. We written this body. We renting this body. This is not our body. This is wrong with our people. We live in the flesh too much. She talking about this her body. This is not your body. This is not your temple. This is the Heavenly Father temple. You know what I'm saying? So this, and she's trying to make up her own definition of what slut is. But that's not what it is. A slut is a person that have a lot of sex partners or multiple sex partners. That's what a slut is. She not making no tight sense, man. She crazy. She making herself look real crazy on damn 207,000 people done seen this video. 13K likes. You know what I'm saying? You actually have weirdos in the comments agreeing with this woman. Folly, man.
political playground. It's not a place for legislation. It's mine and it's my future. And
How old are you?
She said A like that. She said A like what she said makes sense. It don't make sense at all.
future. And
How old are you?
grown.
Grown. And so you sleep around with a lot of men.
No, actually, I'm a virgin.
That's why look at her. Those are demons. Those are demons on her, bro. Those are demons. That's why he asked her, do you sleep with a lot of women? Because that's the definition of a slut. And she said, no, she a virgin. Now, I don't want to bear false witness, but how she carrying herself and what she's saying, I doubt that she a virgin. I'm not going to say for sure because I don't know this sister, but how she carrying herself, man, it's hard for me to believe that she a virgin. But the brother asked her that, does she sleep with a lot of people? Because that's the definition of what slut is, and he know that. But she's saying, no, she a virgin. So if you saying you a virgin, why are you calling yourself a slut? If you tell anybody that you a slut, they're going to think that you having sex with multiple people. Or more than, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, multiple people. They're going to think that you a hoe. Just by that definition. So you would sound dumb if you going around telling people that you a slut. Because in your mind, you think you made up a whole another definition of slut. But regular people that know the definition, they gonna look at you like you're a harlot.
So you sleep around with a lot of men.
No, actually, I'm a virgin.
You're a virgin?
Yeah.
So you're not a slut.
Yes, you can be a slut.
See? He said you're not a slut. Because if you a virgin, how can you be a slut if you ain't slept with nobody? She don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Eve, she don't make sense at all. She sound real crazy. Like she sound real crazy right now.
And so you sleep around with a lot of men.
No, actually, I'm a virgin.
You're a virgin?
Yeah.
So you're not a slut.
Yes, you can be a slut. Because a slut is not what you made it, Jesse. A slut is what I made it. A boss getting...
It's what she made it. She came up with her own definition of what slut is. That's off as hell.
money, taking the mic, turning life around, taking over Hollywood. Samir Wright.
So you are still a virgin, but yet you call yourself a slut.
It wouldn't matter. I'm saying it doesn't matter if I'm a virgin. It doesn't matter what a woman's sexual history is. A slut is just a word that you and your fellow penises made. A slut. Your mama's a slut. Your grandma's a slut. Everybody.
Is your mother a slut?
No, but yours is.
See? She ain't want... See? She don't make sense. She said everybody a slut. Bro, she say bro mama a slut. Then when he turned around and reversed on her and said your mama a slut, then when she kind of got offended. She like, no, but yours is. She can't handle that. She can't handle that. But how you gonna go around saying everybody a slut, but then you don't want to say that your mama a slut? It don't make sense, man. It don't.
Doesn't matter what a woman's sexual history is. A slut is just a word that you and your fellow penises made. A slut. Your mama's a slut. Your grandma's a slut. Everybody.
Is your mother a slut?
No, but yours is.
Your mother's not a slut?
No.
When you said every woman.
Now she finna get caught. He slit trapped her. He caught her up in her own words. Now she saying no. Her mom, cause her mom might see this. She might be scared her mom gonna see this. Then her mom gonna confront her. You say I'm a slut because her mama know that her daughter crazy as hell. So she gonna be like, what you calling me a slut on live TV for? So she know better than that. She know better than to call her mama a slut. So she gonna say no, but then she gonna say everybody a slut. Then she gonna say, but her mama's not a slut. You know what I'm saying? She trying to backtrack, but she sound crazy.
If I'm a virgin, it doesn't matter what a woman's sexual history is. A slut is just a word that you and your fellow penises made. A slut. Your mama's a slut. Your grandma's a slut. Everybody.
Is your mother a slut?
No, but yours is.
Your mother's not a slut?
No.
When you saying every woman's a slut?
Everybody.
Well, why your mother's not a slut?
You are a slut. Not my mother in particular is not a slut, but a slut is a word for anybody.
See, not her mama in particular, but she said everybody. But not her mama in particular, though. But everybody. But not her mama in particular. But everybody. Come on, man.
Every woman's a slut.
Everybody.
Well, why your mother's not a slut?
You are a slut. Not my mother in particular is not a slut, but a slut is a word for anybody who's owning their sexuality, turning up, and not letting Jesse twist their answers around.
That man did not twist the answers around. He trying to get more clarification on what you talking about. But now she want to sound crazy and lick her tongue out like a dog. Now remember this now. I'm going to pull a precept on this. Remember her doing this now. Remember her licking her tongue out because I'm going to pull a precept on that. And you have all the harlot sisters do that. Why they love licking their tongue out? What's fire about licking your tongue out? You got Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, the City Girls, them Nicki Minaj, and even just the sisters around, you know. I ain't mean to do that. Even just the sisters around, even just the regular harlot sisters around the United States and even around the whole world. They love licking their tongue out, man. What's so far about that? But it's biblical. Why they lick their tongue out like that? What else? I'm gonna let you think about this. I'm gonna let you think about it. I'm gonna let you think about this, and then I'm gonna pour the precept after the video. What animal that you know lick their tongue out like this? What animal do you know that love licking their tongue out? Every time you see it licking their tongue out. Think about that.
So let me ask, I noticed are you dressed slutty today?
No, I'm dressed like a woman.
She definitely dressed slutty. Definitely. She definitely dressed like a slut. Because, check this out. You have prostitutes. We know what prostitutes be having on. She's dressed like a prostitute right now. You know, prostitutes be showing their boobs. They got those little tight dresses on. That's what prostitutes wear to get the men attention, so they can get some money. She dressed like a prostitute. And we know that prostitutes are sluts. They sleep with different men for money. So she dressed exactly like a prostitute. She dressed exactly like one. Right now.
Today?
No, I'm for anybody who's owning their sexuality, turning up, and not letting Jesse twist their answers around.
So let me ask, I noticed are you dressed slutty today?
No, I'm dressed like a woman.
What made you decide to come out looking like this? You look like a slut. What made you do it?
Now she get offended. Why is she getting offended? She said everybody a slut. Now she gonna get offended. She do like a slut. And you got brothers like, I don't know the brother. I don't know where he at. But you know, if you dress like a slut, you're gonna have people looking at you like this. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that brother. Who is that brother? You don't know him. But she dressed and showing her body like a slut. Like a harlot. Not anybody can just look at your body. And she ain't even paying no attention to her surroundings. You know, that brother probably could have came out of nowhere. Or he could be with Jesse. I don't know. But the brother could have came out of nowhere, you know, seeing that sister and then just started looking at her because he can. He got the freedom to because she's showing her body.
No, I'm dressed like a woman.
What made you decide to come out looking like this? You look like a slut. What made you do it?
You look like a slut.
What made you dress?
What made you dress like this?
No, just answer that question. What made?
Bruh, come on, bruh. So she's saying she don't like a slut. So she telling me what she got on was not sluttish. She got that, look, she got like a small, I don't know what she got on. I don't know what that is, man. I don't know. But that's definitely sluttish attire. Definitely.
But a slut is a word for anybody who's owning their sexuality, turning up, and not letting Jesse twist their answers around.
So let me ask, I noticed are you dressed slutty today?
No, I'm dressed like a woman.
What made you decide to come out looking like this? You look like a slut. What made you do
You
it?
look like a slut.
What made you dress?
What made you dress like this?
No, just answer that question. What made you?
I dress like this because I can dress whatever I want to. Period. But what made you dress like this?
Let me ask you, do you
Why you
believe?
put on this striped shirt?
Let me ask you, do you believe in God?
Yes, Jesse. I believe in God.
Would God want you to be a slut?
God would want me to be whatever I want to be.
Would he want you to be a slut?
He would want me to be whatever I.
She know that's off his head. She can't even answer that correct. She can't even answer that straightforward. She know that that's off. She know that. If she really believe what she was saying, she would have been like, yes, he would like for me to be a slut. It don't even sound right coming out nobody's mouth. She know that, so that's why she can't even answer that. She can't even answer that straightforward. She had to kind of go around the question a little bit.
Would he want you to be a slut?
He would want me to be whatever I want to be.
How about a slut?
Whatever I want to be.
And why would he want you to be a slut?
So so she's saying he okay with the LGBT community, transgenders, because they want to be whatever they want to be. It's okay for a grown ass man to think he a little kid. I seen a video of a grown man thinking he a baby doll. It's okay for a grown man to think he a tiger because they want to be whatever they want to be. That's off, man. That's so off.
Want you to be a slut?
I dress like this because I can dress whatever I want to. Period. But what made you dress like this?
Let me ask you, do you
Why
believe?
you put on this striped shirt?
Let me ask you, do you believe in God?
Yes, Jesse. I believe in God.
Would God want you to be a slut?
God.
And she says she can dress however she want to. That's not biblical. The Bible don't say you can dress any way you want to. He say dress in modest apparel. He didn't say dress how you want to be. Dress how you want to dress. He didn't say that. That's off.
Yes, Jesse. I believe in God.
Would God want you to be a slut?
God would want me to be whatever I want to be.
Would he want you to be a slut?
He would want me to be whatever I want to be.
How about a slut?
Whatever I want to be.
And why would he want you to be a slut?
He would want me to be whatever I want to be because God believes in choice. And you should know that, Jesse. That's why you're allowed to wear this lame ass shirt.
Now she trying to joan. She trying to shred now because she sound crazy, so she's trying to get on bruh's shirt. She's trying to get on Art's shirt. Now she's trying to make it funny. Now she's trying to make everything funny and kind of trying to change the subject because she can't handle what he's saying. Because she know what she's saying is crazy.
He would want me to be whatever I want to be because God believes in choice. And you should know that, Jesse. That's why you're allowed to wear this lame ass shirt.
Would your parents be happy to know that you're a slut?
My parents would be happy to know that I'm a free woman on a billboard in Times Square in Soho for Airy Real because we take back the woman form and we ain't lame dudes like Jesse wearing striped shirts.
All right, thank you so much. I wish you well.
That's folly and madness, man. Let me get some precepts. That's folly and madness. The Most High ain't dealing with no sisters like that, man. The sisters like that, they gonna be destroyed. The sisters that's acting like that, man, they not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna make it. So this Proverbs 9:13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. So a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. So that last sister and that first sister that was laughing and everything, thought everything was a joke. You know, the last sister said that she was a slut, that everybody a slut. Then she said she not dressed like a slut. Then she said her mama not a slut. When she said everybody's a slut, she knoweth nothing. She's a foolish woman. She knoweth nothing. She's clamorous and she is simple. They knoweth nothing. It's in the Bible, man. A lot of our sisters like that walk around like they know everything, like they got everything figured out. She don't know what she talking about, man. It's Sirach, chapter 26 and 22. And harlot shall be accounted as spittle. So we know this. If the sister said that she was a slut, you know, the first video, the sister had her shirt zipped down. That's a harlot. She'll be accounted as spittle. So the most I say a harlot is accounted as spit. But a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. So nobody don't want no, man, those two sisters that I showed you on those videos, brothers. I'm talking to the brothers right now. Brother, those two sisters that I showed you on those videos that we just watched, would you feel comfortable taking them to your mama house and introducing them to your mama? Like, would you really be like, Mama, I got somebody I want you to meet, and you bring them to your mama house? Would you really want to do that, bro? Is that the type of female that you want to bring to meet your mom, your parents, bro? You not finna bring those females around your mom. She might be a one-night stand. You might do your thing with it, like brothers be thinking. You know how brothers be thinking. But every time they do that, they not thinking in their head that they want them to meet their mama. They know damn well if they bring them type of females to their mama, it ain't gonna be pretty. The mama gonna cuss him and her out. You know how Jake parents be. You know what I'm saying? So that's off. A harlot gonna be a kind of spittle. And that's something you don't want no spittle around your parents, bro. Straight folly. This Sirach chapter 26, verse 25. A shameless woman shall be accounted as a dog. So that's why I said, remember, Shawty had her tongue sticking out, right? That's what I thought about. She had her tongue, she stuck her tongue out, right? A shameless woman shall be accounted as a dog. And we know dogs are the main animals that stick their tongue out. Mainly when they hot, they stick their tongue out. You know what I'm saying? So a shameless woman, both of those females was shameless. They didn't care about what people thought about them. They only care about what in their mind, how they feel about what they got on, how they feel about themselves. They don't care about other people. But he said a shameless woman gonna be accounted as a dog. And we already know what that word dog mean. But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. So if you shamefaced, you gonna fear the Most High, man. You gonna fear him. You gonna care about how you dress when you come out the house. You gonna care about what you gonna think. You gonna think about what you say before it come out your mouth. You know you're not gonna be laughing at everything like it's a joke. You gonna know when it's time to laugh, when it's time to smile. You gonna know the difference. Or when it's time to be serious, you gonna know what time you in. But those females don't know. They think everything a joke. So I ain't want this video to be too long, but I'm gonna get two more precepts, right? This is why the Most High say what he said on this verse. This Sirach chapter 25 verse 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. So those two females, you have a lot of brothers that's going to stumble at them because, on the outside, they beautiful. They beautiful on the outside. Most every brother say that, that those were two beautiful sisters. But the Most High say don't stumble at the beauty of a woman because beauty is vain. They can't really help. They can't really help that they came out that way. So you can't go off something that they can't help. But they can help putting on some better clothes. They can help They can help better their mindset. Have a better mindset. You know what I'm saying? Judge them by the stuff that they can help, not the stuff that they can't help. Because a beautiful female, it's a lot of beautiful females. They can't help that. That's just how they were born. But, their mindset messed up. Their spirit is dirty. That's why he said don't stumble at the beauty of a woman, because the beauty don't matter, man. You get old. This flesh gonna get old and wrinkly. Anything can happen to this flesh. So don't stumble not at the beauty of a woman because you know what I'm saying? She might look good on the outside, but on the inside, she's damn wicked. Talking about a slut is everybody. A slut is a microphone. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be saying stuff like that. So don't be stumbling at her. Get to know her. You know what I'm saying? Beauty can catch your eye, but don't be stumbling. Don't let that be a stumbling block to you. Is that beauty? Don't let that be the only thing that you worry you by her looking beautiful. Don't let that be a stumbling block to you. And it says desire her not for pleasure. So don't desire a female. That's what I'm saying. Females that give it. Females that dress like that is a stumbling block because we trying to do right in this truth. We trying to follow by the Bible. And he said desire her not for pleasure. So we're not supposed to look at a female and desire her not for pleasure. But if a female dress modest, you wouldn't be desiring her for pleasure. But since those females, you know what I'm saying, with the tight clothes on, the small dress, you looking at them and desiring them for pleasure. Because that's what you see. And you have a lot of sisters talking about, you don't look at me then. Don't look, man, you know we brothers, bro. We men. Men gonna look, bro. And rather it's a quick little glance. You know what I'm saying? A quick little, a second look. That's just our nature. That's just our nature. But if you cover up, we can't see nothing. We can't see nothing that you got if you cover up, and we wouldn't be going off. But a lot of these E's want to show their body, show what they got. So that's allowing brothers to break this commandment because they going off. They desiring her. They desiring for pleasure. They looking at the female, now they want to have sex with her. Now they want to do a one-night stand with her. They ain't thinking about taking her to his parents. Jake not thinking about showing her to his parents because he already know what type of female she is. So all he thinking about is sleeping with her for one night. Then don't text her no more, blocking all that. So don't desire a female for pleasure, man, at all. Slacky. This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 17 through 19. It says, the wickedness of a woman changes her face and darkens her countenance like a sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. That's really what I wanted. But also I can get the whole thing too, going into like a lot of females change their whole nature. They're a whole different person. Like when you first meet them and all that, they're a different person. They loving, you know what I'm saying, they caring, you know what I'm saying? But down the line, that countenance changed, it get darker. Now she went from calling you a king, now she calling you a nigga. She went from making you dinner, now she throwing a dinner in your face. You feel what I'm saying? The countenance changed. And it says her husband shall sit among his neighbors when his brethren, and when he heareth it shall sigh bitterly. So when he sent among his brothers, he hear somebody say, Marcus, bring your ass in here. So the brother gonna sign, like, oh my God. Like just like Marcus was on that Why Did I Get Married? He was that person that was always signing. You know what I'm saying? That always, oh my God, what she want? He was always that person. And that's how a lot of brothers is. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Man, so, man, basically, man, a female, man, not all the sisters either. It's the sisters that, you know what I'm saying, that want to continue to stay in their wickedness. Because you have a lot of sisters that was once doing that. You have a lot of sisters that might have a lot of bodies. You might have a lot of sisters that used to be harlots in this world. But once they come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah and repent and keep the commandments, they are a new creature. You can't judge them by what they did in the world because they didn't know. We was once in darkness. All of us was once in the dark. So you can't judge that female. You can't bring up her past, talk about, I remember you used to do so and so in the world, but that was in the past. Now she in the light. So now you can't be doing that. But sisters that's gladly still ain't repented, still ain't keeping the commandments, and they still acting shameless, hey man, you can get on them all you want to. But the sisters that's coming into this truth, repenting and leaving that in the world because they didn't know, hey man, you can't bring that, you can't hold that against them because they didn't know. See, that's Satan. My phone done froze up. See that? What I pulled? What I had pulled? It's Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22 to 24. That ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man. So you have to put off that old man, meaning your old self. You have to leave that old self in the world, man. Cause once you come and serve the Most High, all that stuff that you used to do in the world, whether it's smoking weed, committing adultery, being a slut, eating pork, you know what I'm saying? All that wickedness that you used to do in the world, you gotta let that go and leave that behind because you didn't know. You was in darkness, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. And he be renewed in the spirit of your mind. So now you gotta be renewed. You gotta become a whole nother person now spiritually. And that you put on the new man, meaning that new spirit. Now you got a new mindset, which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness. So now the Most High is commanding you to put off that old self. Like, so now if that sister that said she was a slut, now if she come back and repent and keep the commandments, you can't judge. You really can't bring her past back up because she was in darkness. So now she keeping the commandments. Now she got a modest dress on. So now you can't get on her now because she a new person now. That old self that old mindset that she once had ain't in her no more. You know. So let me show you that. I don't know if I brought this precept out already because you know how the sister was saying that the Most High don't care about how you dress or something like that. She was saying something crazy. But this 1 Timothy 2:9-10. It says, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. So that's how our sisters supposed to be dressing. Our sisters is supposed to be dressing in modest apparel. Not what she had on, because what she had on was sluttish attire. That's what she had on. The Most High not dealing with what she had on. You're supposed to dress in modest apparel with shamefacedness and sobriety. So you're supposed to be shamefaced. You're supposed to be scared to come out the house dressing like what that sister had on, what both of those sisters had on. You're supposed to be shamefaced and sobriety. All you gotta be sober. Not with braided hair or gold or pierced of costly array, but which becometh women professional goddess, professing godliness with good works. So is the Bible not saying that you can't have braided hair or gold or pearls, but don't allow that to be don't allow that to run you. Don't allow that to be what people think of you when they see you. No, let your work show. Let your godliness show. That mind superior, that shamefacedness, that sobriety. That's what people should think when they see you. Not no jewelry, not the braided hair, because that's the outer appearance. You know what I'm saying? Your inner appearance is what's what people should think of you. Your spirit, because your spirit is gonna reflect your outer appearance. Your inner appearance, your spirit is gonna reflect out of your outer self. So people gonna see you. They're gonna see your spirit. But if you got a dirty spirit, it don't matter how pretty you is. If you don't matter how you can look like a model, an Instagram model, whatever. But if your spirit dirty, man, it's gonna show. It's gonna show. Because them looks can't hold forever. Looks ain't everything. Them looks can't hold you up forever. Now your spirit is gonna show. And if you got a dirty spirit and your outer appearance look good, it ain't gonna matter. It don't matter. So it's just my video, going into that. I don't know what I'm going to call this video. But, hey, man, sisters, get yourself right. You know what I'm saying? Start acting like these two sisters. If you acting like these two sisters, if your mindset like these two sisters, if you dressing like these two sisters, if everything funny to you, man, you better get right. You better get right or you don't get left. Straight like that. So it's But the King. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I say Shalom.